Hello everyone. My name is Vasily, Radio 6, Nancy Yankee, and Roman Volchkov. We are glad to see you. We are glad to meet you here on my YouTube channel. And today we will discuss what was done in this year, 2025, what we will plan into next year, and we'll discuss with you about your questions, which you can type here in chat in this stream. And let's go. Roman?
Hello everyone, we're glad to finally get into the YouTube stream, which we've haven't done in a long time. Pardon our English, it's become a bit rusty in recent years. Nevertheless, we want to present you all the details on all the totals of the 2025.
Yeah. No, firstly, which I want to say and inform you, it's I think 1.5 years ago we moved to new building and we improve it, grew up every time, and for today we made all processes for our radios inside our company here in Taganrog, and we have a building with different types of CNC machines. We have different machines. We have a new big SMT line, which includes 2 SMT machines from our company. As you know, maybe we produce CNC SMT machines, P-Placer 8, and these machines also inside our lines, and we produce radios and SDR radios in our SMT lines, and we improve our manufacturing every day, every month, and it gives us possibility to produce good radio for you, for us, and we move next to next year with new plans, and we will discuss it some later. But now Roman will inform you about what's new in SDR radio, in software-defined radio, Expert SDR3, and Roman?
First of all, I'd like to tell you about our new office, right? First of all, we'd like to tell you about the fact that this year we've opened a new office in China, Beijing, new manufacturing line in Beijing, and basically now our SDR headquarters are in Beijing. So next time we might see each other in Dayton or in Friedrichshafen or whatever international ham fest, we'll see each other. We'll represent Beijing Expert SDR or Expert Electronics Beijing. Regarding the software and firmware development in this year, first of all, of course, is the recent release of the new Expert Remote system. This is our new generation of Expert Remote system, which leaves the previous generation behind and steps in the new shoes of new software. This software includes 3 main parts: Expert Cloud, server, and 2 kinds of client. Client in the main software, Expert SDR3, and web client. This system is a brand new design which allows 2-factor authentication. It allows sharing of your device between your friends, or maybe you are running a DX club. You can share between your customers, your users, This system will be improved and widened in the future, which allows more features and more sharing capabilities. But at the moment, you just can share your device at no cost or no no additional time and or effort from you or your friend.
Why you need to share it?
Because you're such a good person, you want to share good things with others. um, Another thing which was introduced. Oh, by the way, regarding the expert remote system, what I want to tell you. This system, we began to work on this system, really began to work on this system in May of 2025. 4 software developers began to work on it on 3 movements, 3 directions at the same time. Server part, client part, and expert cloud part. These 3 directions work simultaneously. Work in these directions was simultaneous. And the end result, as you can see, is very nice. So, for the last couple of months, we've shared this remote system with our closed testers group, and the end result, which was released only several days ago, was improved significantly on the feedback from those people who tested the initial remote system, which was released to them. Another thing which was presented in the recent release of Expertise 3 is the new firmware. Actually, this firmware was born of the technical support to our Chinese client. As I said before, we expanded in Chinese direction. We have a new manufacturing there. The first batch already sold out, and we have more and more customers in China at the moment. One of them, we didn't know that in the moment, but he used Wi-Fi, WLAN. We didn't know that. We tried to help him with the connection between the transceiver and the PC. We improved the driver which is responsible for the connection between transceiver and PC significantly. We simplified it. We make it more reliable, faster. And only then we found he got his solution. His transceiver worked well. But only then we found out that he used VLAN. And that now we can say that you also can use VLAN, though we still suggest.
Between radio and PC.
Yes, between the radio and PC. Yeah, correct. We still suggest to use LAN connection, but if you have a more or less reliable VLAN, you also can use VLAN now. Though I didn't say that, so don't believe me, please. What else? There is on top of the user manual which we made and we improved on the basis of what we had before, which now describes the expert remote system in every detail. On top of that, one of our users, Pavel Ilyashenko, VK6NX, made several additional manuals which helps more users with a head start on the remote system. And if you're a Starlink user, you can follow his suggestions on his website, or there is a link on our forum. You can use these very good manuals to work with the expert remote system presented here. On top of that, in this release, we've introduced the localization. At the moment, we've made localization for our users in Russia. So the whole interface of the software, Expertise 3 software, is now Russian. There is a possibility. Our partners in China already translating the whole interface, Expertise 3 interface, into Chinese. And I hope we'll continue this work next year, and maybe in January and February we'll have more localizations, maybe Italian, maybe Spanish, maybe something else, but I hope the more the better. and people who don't speak English as freely as English native speakers will be able to use software more easily and more comfortable. Vasily?
Yeah. Good speech. Okay.
About the future.
About the future. As you know, we have a very good radio like MB1, Bravo 1, and it's not produced, I think, in a couple of years, maybe 2 years. And now we are working under a new version of MB1 radio. It will have new interesting design, the same size, the same panel size, but bigger display. It's about 8 inches, and some new redesign of front panel, new schematics inside, new PC inside, and I think it will be more interesting, and it's good device. And also in our plans to release new special control panel based on front panel, MB1 front panel, and it will include PC inside, and you can connect it directly to radio, to any Sun SDR radio, and you can use it for remote operations, and it's also will be interesting for most of you, and it will be like it will be in our news next year. What's more about news, Roman?
As you know, this year our main focus in software and firmware development was expert remote system. Now we sort of done with it. At least for now, we've released the main version. It works well. Further development will take way less resources from our software developers, and the next steps are long-awaited duplex, and on top of this, predistortion or pure signal, or whatever you call it, the better version of IMD3 for transmission. These are the main focuses of our dev team, firmware developers team for the next year. As Vasily said, in terms of hardware, it's a new MB1. The front panel of MB1 is a separate control panel for our transceivers, which will allow local and remote operation with our transceivers without any additional PC like laptop, or Mac, or whatever. These are the plans we can share with you at the moment, and there are other plans we cannot share with you, which are way more interesting, but that's why we cannot share them with you.
Small secret.
Yes. I think that's all. That's all from me, at least. Another thing about the remote system, which I haven't said before, but I think it should be said. This new remote system allows custom implementation of STUN and TURN servers, which are for more advanced users, but the instruction of why they are needed, why they might be needed, and how to do that are in the manual. The instruction is in the manual and in the first start, a quick start in the software expert cloud. So please, if you have a reason to dive there, dive. Do this, do the job, and you'll get even more faster, more reliable, great experience with expert remote system. I think that's all for today.
Yes.
Thank you for everyone who was with us. If you have any questions, please leave them in the chat. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Happy 2026. I hope we'll see each other in person next year, probably in Dayton and hopefully in Friedrichshafen. But we'll see how the life goes, and the things we cannot control will move around.
Okay. Thank you, Roman, and thank you for all you for this for watching us in my YouTube channel. We have a pause in my streams, but in new year in 2026 we try to make it more often and more frequently because we will prepare new studio for it and we'll make it more often. Thank you for all you. We have a little question. S meter still not correct. Output power lacks any suggestions. All parameters which you can see on S meter, power meter, SW meter, it's indicators, and it near the real values. Yes, and if it's not correct, more than 15, 10, 20%, it can be calibrated or adjusted. You can ask our technical support, to adjust it. But normally all radios after manufacturing has calibrated meters, S meters, power meters, SW meters, WR meters, and it should work correctly. Thank you for watching us. See you next year, and have a nice Happy New Year celebration today.
As we say in Russia, have a peaceful sky above your head.
Yeah. Thank you. Goodbye. And 73, there was Roman Volchkov, Vasily, R6 Nancy Yankee, and see you next year. Bye bye.
See you.
See you.